Well, thank you for that amazing introduction, Miraculous Girl, and thank you everyone for joining us again here on Exploring It All. So today we're going to be taking a look at a special Victorinox Swiss Army Knife Collectors Society anniversary knife. I believe this was the 25th anniversary of that establishment, I guess, of that group. I've been in it for a few years now. I'm going to bring this Tactica mat over here just to kind of block out some of the distracting decals and stickers I have. Now this came with a special item. First of all, it came with a challenge coin. And the challenge coin actually has the number for this knife. This is number 272 of 400. I'm not sure that the knife is numbered itself, and I also believe I have a certificate over here somewhere that has that numbering on it as well. Close up. The numbering on that. I think that's pretty cool that they gave us that. So you got that logo printed on there. So let's open this up. Now this is a special knife, and it was rumored not too long ago that they weren't going to be doing this kind of thing anymore for these special groups. But here we are. This particular knife is being billed as the Cyber Scientist. Now, it came in, it has the foam insert, and you got your standard little cyber tool instructions here in every language, and your care of a Victorinox knife. Let's set that aside. Now these are the walnut scales, I believe, and then it's lasered engraved with the logo, and you got the Collectors Society on there. Now, of course, this is a really rare and limited knife, so I wouldn't be popping scales off and stuff, but unfortunately, one of the big features of the Scientist is that it had scale tools, and this doesn't have that. But you got the 25th anniversary carved in there, and the Victorinox Swiss Army Knife Collectors Society there. It's really nice. All right, so there's a few features here. Let's go into it. We'll start on the back. Now, the key ring is always listed as an item, and this particular one is some sort of gold-plated. I don't know. I mean, it's not made of gold, obviously, but it is gold in color, as is the corkscrew, which is pretty cool. And you do have the little micro screwdriver. But of course, like I said, your regular Scientist has, I didn't screw that in far enough. Your regular Scientist has a toothpick, tweezers, and a ballpoint pen, and a needle. And this does not have those items. Now, there are no other tools on the back here. And then on this side, we are going to have the inline Phillips, which does have a 90-degree stop. Now, of course, this Phillips is shorter than, and I forget the year that it was changed. I didn't do a lot of research here beforehand. And it's probably not magnetized, but you can very easily magnetize your Phillips screwdriver if you so desire. But this is a newer Phillips design. It has changed a little bit over the years. And then you have your magnifying glass. And I want to say it's a 6 times magnification. I don't remember. I know it's changed a couple of times. You have the translucent. It was gray and stuff. But you do have that. And there is some oil on there, which you don't see a lot of times. Sometimes on new knives. But there is some oil on that. But that's plastic. And then we'll go over to the other tools. You got your main blade. It's not the nail nick for the name. There it is. And that does have the year 2024 on that side. There's nothing over here. You got the Officer Swiss tang stamp, and this tang stamp is Victorinox Swiss made stainless. Officer Swiss, but on that drop point blade, I don't know if you guys there, maybe you guys can see it. You have that year, and that is, I believe, German, Jahar for year 2024 for your main spear point blade. And then, like all other scientists, it has the combo tool, which is a really, it's a rare tool. I want to say I've used this to open cans. I love the Victorinox can opener. I use it all the time. I use my Ranger in the kitchen because it's my only can opener. And this is more of a claw design where you pull as opposed to push. And, you know, it's a jack of all trades, master of none. But you have a screwdriver tip here, you got a wire stripper, and of course the wire stripper is coarse inside. But this is a cap lifter bottle opener, but also a can opener. This isn't as sharp as your regular can opener though. It does have a 90-degree stop. And then of course, the highlight, the main event, the Cyber tool. Now your main driver here opens up, it does have a 90-degree stop. And then it opens up all the way as well. And you got your bit here, and this particular bit, and I pulled the little list out here so I could get them all. Your main, this one here is a Torx 8 and a 4mm hex. And then inside here, there's two sizes too. One's a 4mm. It's the female 4mm and 5mm. Then over here we have a bit holder, and you have three different bits in here, and you have a 0 and a 1 Phillips. You have a 2 Phillips and a standard, and it doesn't give the size of the standard. And then you also have a number 10 and 15 Torx. And I'm going to tell you right now, when I'm working on some of my other knives, some of my, flipper knives and stuff, tightening down the main screw or changing out the pocket clip, a lot of times I end up having to pull a bit out of one of the Victorinox knives, out of the Cyber tool, to get it to do it. All right, guys, so that's a look at the Victorinox Cyber tool, Cyber Scientist, one of 400 out there. 25th anniversary. They won't make this model again. It's going to be hard to find, and and this wasn't crazy expensive. It was like $100. So it's really awesome that I was able to get this. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Remember, hit like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and be nice to each other.